So guys, looking at today's lesson with triangle inequalities, we actually have a lot to go over today. Let's go ahead and jump right into it from here. We've already talked about this concept that, again, if I'm taking a walk and I want to go from A to B, I'm directly walking from A to B, and I go to C, any deviation is going to create a longer length. So if I take AC and add to CB, that sum is going to be greater than what third side? Greater than AB. If I take AB plus BC, that distance is greater than what third side? AC. And finally, if I take AB plus AC, that's going to be greater than BC. So this leads us into this concept of the triangle inequality theorem. It basically states that the sum of any two sides, guys, again, you need to write this down. The sum of any two sides is greater than the length of the third. The sum of any two sides is greater than the third. Big idea. So let's look at example 1. I repeated it 4 times. Escribe más rápido. I don't know. So the heck of it. The sum of any two sides of a triangle must be greater than the third. Guys, this is why you really need to learn how to write in cursive. Print is slow and archaic. I don't care what other people in the world believe. You can't be fast note takers unless you're in cursive.
It's a problem when we don't write in cursive. We probably can't remember how much we have.
That's a bigger problem. All right, number 1. 3, 7, and 8. Is that going to give me a triangle? How do we know? What's the shortcut here? Which 2 am I adding? Why is it 3 and 7? Why don't I add 3 and 8? Because they're the smallest. So guys, the shortcut, you might want to make a star of this right here on this slide. You're going to add the 2 smaller sides. So 3 plus 7. So is 3 plus 7 greater than 8? Yes. So this is yes. Next triangle. All right, so Kayla, what about number 2? 3 plus 6 is 9. 9 is not greater than 10. All right, Patrick, what about number 3? Why not? Yeah, you can do it like that. If I got 2 and 7, right, I can start closing that down. The one place they're going to meet is right back on the base. That's not a triangle. And again, we can show that mathematically. What's 2 plus 7? Is 9 greater than 9? No. Again, this is me to do. That's really simple, right? That should not be that hard to do. And the majority of what I want to spend time on today is philosophically how to handle this problem. Determine the possible lengths of a triangle. So if I got a triangle that has sides 8 and 10, what are some of the options that I could have for my third side? Yeah. Ivan? No, not 19. 3 would work? Okay, good. What else would work?
Okay, I got you.
4.
Adding
5.
6.
Yeah.
Any number between 3 and 9.
Any number between 3 and 9. Well, what about 2.4? Yeah, because 8 plus 2.4 is 10.4, which is greater than. So what about 2.1?
No.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
10.1. What about 2.00001?
Yes.
Okay. What about 15? Yeah, because 8 plus 10 is 18, so we're okay. What about 17?
Yes.
Okay. What about 17.2?
Oh, yeah.
So we're okay. What about 18?
No.
No, 18 doesn't work. Okay. What about 17.999?
Or, and are you rounding, or you keeping it at 0.99?
0.9999. Yeah. So we understand there's a. What about 2?
Oh, no.
No. Okay. All right. So what are the true limits here?
2.1.
What? Okay, let's say I had 19. So 19 was my third side. That would make 8 and 10 my two smaller sides. 8 plus 10 is 18, not greater than 19. Okay, so guys, what were the, I guess rather, what was my minimum value that I could not use? 2. I can't go any lower than 2. What about the highest number I could use? What was the maximum, or the limit that I had? 18 was, well, 17.9999. The limit would be 18, right? I can go 2.000000 and always have a 1 that would work. 2 would basically be my limit. Okay. I wonder where these two values come from. That 2 and the 18. Starting with 8 and 10. What you guys think about that for a minute? And guys, any value, we just demonstrated this, any value between those two numbers works. So I'm not going to have a single answer. What I'm going to have is a range of values. And we're basically running a compound inequality. Okay? But the question is, where does the 2 come from? And where does the 18 come from? Look at 8 and 10. I want you guys to come up with that. Devin?
If you subtract 8 from 10, it's 2, and if you add 8 to 10, it's 18.
Let's get rid of all this junk here. Guys, every one of these values is going to be written as the minimum value is less than x, which is less than the maximum.
So you didn't want to straight out all that junk.
So the minimum value is going to be less than x, which is less than the maximum value. And to find the minimum, what operation am I going to do with the two sides I'm given? Subtract. What do I do for the maximum? Add them. So guys, what's 10 minus 8? So 2 plus an x. Okay, and what's 8 plus 10? And there we go. Any number greater than 2, but less than 18, will help create a triangle. Okay, hard stuff, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And what about number 5? So Sage, what would be my minimum value for number 5?
10. Wait. Your minimum value?
Yep. Remember how we found the minimum? What do we have to do?
10.
Okay, look up here again.
You said
We subtracted, right? So what's 12 minus 3? 9. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you say. Which is less than, no, Alexis, what would be my maximum value? Okay, so we subtract to get the minimum, add to get the maximum. You guys need to put that in your notes. I'm not going to go over that again. Can we get that very clear? Subtract to get the minimum, add to get the maximum. Okay.
Hey, is that
Oh, what?
Was that SpongeBob?
Nope. We did. Okay, I know you know. All right, guys, here we go. When I start calling you guys out, you tell me if it's a triangle, yes or no. I'll read off the sides for you. So Chris, starting us off, we got 2, 10, and 10. Is that a triangle?
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. All right, so 6, 5, and 8. 6, 5, and 8. What do you think, Austin?
Oh, yeah, that's a triangle.
All right, let's see here. So Michaela, 1, 2, and 10.
No.
Not a triangle. Very good. Keenan, 3, 4, and 1.
That is not a triangle.
Not a triangle. All right, Sage, 2, 3, 4. Well, if we add up the two smaller, 2 plus 3 would be 5, so that would be yes. Amber, 2, 6, and 3. That's a no. Good job. Austin, 1, 4, and 10.
Oh, that's not a triangle.
No, definitely not. And let's see, Lucas, 3, 8, and 10.
Triangle.
That is a triangle. All done, guys.